What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. The one and only Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Click the like button, like this video, click the like button, like this video now. Yes, right now I'm doing a message. We have to hold on to our faith and keep trusting God. This is an ongoing thing we have to know, we have to be aware of, we have to hold on to. God is our priority. God is my priority. God is my creator. God is our creator. So when times are not so glamorous, when times are hard, when times are slow, when there's lots of silence, lots of separation, no money, no support, nobody around, no love, no family, I always have God regardless. You know what I'm saying? I always have God regardless. God is my number one priority. God is my best friend, literally. Because God is forever. God will never leave me. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up on God. So I know God is never giving up on me. So I know it's important to trust God. If we're gonna trust, I'm gonna trust God. God is the number one who I know I can trust. God is providing for me. God is always taking care of me because I am a righteous chosen one. I'm a true righteous chosen one. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm a real leader. I'm a true prophet. I'm a true coach. I'm a true inspiration. I'm a transformation coach, master, healer. So I'm doing my work. I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm a messenger. So I'm just doing my work, spreading that good truth, spreading that word. And I'm always making sure that I'm staying focused every day. I'm being anchored and deeply rooted in truth by God in a positive, pure way, because this is what I stand for. This is what I live. This is what I'm embodying. This is what I represent. I'm a representative for God. I'm an ambassador for God. I'm God's property. I'm God's special possession. I'm God's property. I'm God's child. I'm God's beloved son. So I know to trust God. Real talk. That's why I love to spend time out here in nature, meditating. Also, I'm a 9-year plant-based alkaline vegan. I'm a highly alkaline plant-based vegan for 9 years. Authenticity. So I love the vegan plant-based alkaline lifestyle. I love fasting. I love juices. I love nature, and that helps out a whole lot. And we got to ground ourselves. We got to get calm because a lot of times there's a lot of noise and distractions in the city, in the apartments, in the concrete jungle, out and about. It's all this noise and distractions, and we got to really hear our true self. We got to hear God. We got to connect, with prayer, with meditation, with grounding ourselves. And even I've been improving. I've become better at praying to God, vocally, verbally, in a better, more still, harmonious way, a more clearer way, because I'm able to have patience to be able to speak to God respectfully. You know what I mean? I value the silence. I value the quiet time and the peace and quiet time, so I'm able to hear God clearer. I'm able to think deeper and connect better with God. So trust God. We have to hold on to the faith. That's what I'm doing, because I see it's possible. I know miracles are possible. I know good things and blessings are coming into my life. I know my angels are coming. I know my love is coming. My love is coming. The woman of my dreams, my special love, she's coming to me. The money, the big money, the financial overflow, the financial abundance, the supreme wealth, the riches, the financial abundance, financial freedom is all coming to me. Big riches, big money, stable, long-term income, prosperous wealth is coming to me, you know. So I'm allowing myself to receive. I'm being patient for God's promises, for the money, for the love, and for the success. The success is coming to me. The honors, the praise, the recognition, the support, the help is coming to me. The clarity and the clarity and the relief is coming to me. So I'm believing in God's promises. I'm never giving up. I'm staying peaceful. I'm staying pure. I'm staying productive. I'm staying righteous. You know, so I'm free forever, and I know God has better for me. I'm moving to a new house. You know, I'm graduating the apartment life. I'm graduating this concrete jungle hometown city life. I'm graduating the apartment paying rent every month life. You know, I've graduated the system. I've graduated all the court and matrix system. You know, I'm exiting the cage. You know, I'm exiting the matrix. You know, I'm serving my purpose. I'm flying free like an eagle. I'm flying free like a butterfly and an eagle every day. You know, I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards to a low frequency. I can't go backwards to imprisonment or bondage. I refuse to go down levels. I refuse to go beneath my progress. I refuse to level down. I refuse to level down. I refuse to go backwards. I refuse to, you know, lose progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I'm moving forward. I'm making sure I'm making progress. I'm making sure I'm advancing. I'm making sure I'm leveling up. I'm making sure I'm upgrading. God is upgrading my life. No homelessness. I've graduated homelessness. I've been through the hard times. I've been in jail, incarcerated different times in the past. I've been homeless in the past. I've been in psychiatric wards in the past. I've been betrayed by many women in all these different failed relationships. You know, I've been taken for granted by many people, fake family and fake friends. You know, I've been ignored, but I'm not going to be a part of that bad energy. You know, I know that God accepts me. I know God is saying yes to me. God is choosing me. So I'm saying no to the enemy. I'm saying no to the devil. I'm saying no to what's not meant for me. I'm saying no to the fake life. I'm saying no to a mediocre, toxic life. And I'm saying yes to a happy, harmonious, abundant, lovely life. You know what I'm saying? Yes to this new, peaceful, rich, vibrant, healthy, happy life with God. You know, I'm saying yes to joy. I'm saying yes to serenity. I'm saying yes to tranquility and inner peace and happiness and lots of money. You know, I'm saying yes to real, true, solid connections, high quality connections. Yes, I'm saying yes to righteousness. So that's something I really want to speak about, you know, because I had to make big decisions of just letting go of the world, letting go of what's holding me back. I refuse to be held back. I refuse to be held back. You know, God has greater for me. You know what I mean? So I had to let go of what was holding me back, keeping me behind, you know, so I can rise higher with God. I'm choosing to ascend. I'm choosing to elevate. I'm choosing to elevate. I'm choosing to ascend. You know, I'm doing the right thing. And I know it's all coming, all good things are coming to me. I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing. I'm not forcing. I'm not begging. You know, I'm not controlling or trying hard or searching all hard and stuff like that. No, I'm allowing myself to receive lots of money, real love, success, rewards, a new house, and upgrades. You know, I'm patting myself on the back. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I've been through so many hard times and so much hardship and heartache and separation and isolation and lies, and I've been ostracized and just overlooked. I've been taken for granted, and I know that's humans. That's the world. I know God loves me. I'm created in the image of God. God accepts me. God favors me. God is on my side. So that's why I'm never giving up on God's promises, because God told me to never give up. So I'm holding on to my faith. I'm holding on to my faith and my hope and my belief and connection with God forever. In all my lifetimes, I'm always a believer. I'm always proud to serve God forever. So I know the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I'm optimistic about my bright future ahead. I'm optimistic about my bright future ahead. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. That's why I'm saying yes to this new, advanced, high quality, happy life with God, because that's the choice I'm making. I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing to put in that great work. I'm choosing to live a better life and improve myself. I'm choosing to develop myself, and I'm choosing to create a life of longevity and prosperity. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Regardless of what it looks like on paper, regardless of what 3D circumstances are, who cares? I laugh at it literally, because God is literally the truth. I'm not chasing the devil. You know what I mean? I'm not chasing the devil, because I know God is bringing me the money. God is bringing me the love and success instead. You know what I mean? So I'm living a graceful, honorable life. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm taking the high road. I'm taking the higher road, because I value my life that God has blessed me with too much to be foolish. So I'm being responsible, and I'm showing up. I'm showing up with the positive attitude. So that's why I'm always winning. That's why I'm always still showing up day after day, year after year. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm always going to still be here winning and thriving on YouTube for the next 50 years and beyond. I'm always going to still be showing up, winning and inspiring and succeeding on YouTube in a wonderful, powerful way. So I'm staying patient. I'm allowing myself to stay patient. I'm releasing resistance. I'm being patient. I'm just being in my zone, releasing resistance. And I'm just allowing God to guide my footsteps. Times, hard times, they don't last forever. That's why trust is important, because I'm like, hey, I've never had a long-term successful relationship. Like I was saying, I've never had a long-term relationship. All the women, they gave up, they ran away, and it is what it is. I know God has a better woman for me. God has a special lady. God has a special princess ready for me, who I'm about to make lots of babies with. And I'm having a loyal, long-term, lifelong, happy marriage with my wife. So, whatever. I learned a lot of lessons. It's cool. I'm glad I didn't force a connection. I didn't force having a family with a woman. I didn't force a marriage or anything. So whatever, it hurt because I had to be alone a lot and I was rejected. That sucked. I never had a lot of money either. I never had all these tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. I've never had that. I had a couple cash cars that had a lot of problems, and they're very old. And then I've been walking, taking the bus, taking the train, walking, getting rides from people, Ubers. Sometimes a friend or a relationship partner at the time. They'll allow me sometimes a relationship partner or a friend, they'll let me use the car maybe a couple times here or there. But bottom line is I've been walking. I've been riding the bus, walking, taking the train, Ubers, and people will hook me up with a ride. They'll give me a ride. You know what I mean? Never had no big money. I was always working all these jobs. I don't have a college degree. I'm certified by God. I'm verified by God. I'm certified by God. I'm verified by God. I'm validated by God. You know, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? And don't have a college degree. I have a past where, you know, I've been locked up, and people, they held my past against me, judged me, you know, background, this and that. Even though I've been out of trouble, I've been doing the right thing, I've been on the right clean path for many, many years, staying free. So I've had a lot of adversity, a lot of judgments, a lot of criticisms, a lot of hate. I've been overcoming a lot of hate and a lot of just negative, toxic people, grumpy people, you know. So I've never had lots of money. You know, I've been discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? Because I never had a fancy, high-paying job. Because all people disqualified me, this and that. Never had lots of money because I'm not selling my soul. I have my soul. I may not have a lot of money, but I have a lot of money coming to me. But guess what? I have my soul. So that's my peace. That's my peace. I have my soul, my spirit, my connection with God. You know what I mean? But truth be told, I've never literally had a house. I've always lived in apartments. You know, never had a stable, real, you know, worth it relationship where I'm actually respected. You know, all the women, they've been disrespecting me. I never had children yet. I want to have children. I want to get married. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a beautiful house and run my businesses and travel and live a happy, successful, harmonious life with lots of peace. You know what I mean? So I'm not giving up on God's promises. I'm serving. I love my businesses. I love inspiring people. I love serving people knowledge, herbs, recipes, my wisdom, my ebooks, you know, clothing, whatever, you know, CMOS, my YouTube videos, music, whatever. I love that. Creating, you know what I'm saying? Inspiring, coaching, consulting people. I love raising the frequency, you know what I mean? And I'm not giving up on God's promises, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm learning to be patient for a house, for, you know, my lifelong true love, pure love, you know, for restoration in my family, because my blood relatives have betrayed me. I've never fit in anywhere. I've been like an orphan, literally, you know, because I'm the chosen one. I'm the black sheep. So I never had a real spiritual family that understood me, except for God. You know, I've never been outside the United States. I'm ready to travel outside of America. I'm ready to visit lots of countries and use my passport. I'm ready to get a passport. I'm ready to thrive in my businesses. I'm ready to get support in my finances. I'm ready to get my finances restored. So I'm not struggling, worrying about how I'm going to get money and how I'm going to get food and how I'm going to move to a house and graduate apartment life. You know, I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my best. I'm showing up. I'm staying focused. I believe great things are coming. The money, the love, the success is coming to me, you know. So I'm trusting, I'm believing, I'm holding on to God's promises. I'm being patient. I'm doing the right thing. I'm moving forward. I'm showing up. I'm being my best self, you know. So I'm working on just trusting the process. You know, I'm just trusting the process. I know I'm worthy. I'm expecting the best. You know, I'm expecting the best. So I'm not going to be discouraged about hate from the past, you know, because I'm worthy to win. You know, I'm showing up. So faith and obedience. I'm being obedient, you know. I'm holding on to God's promises even when it's quiet, even when nobody's clapping. I'm clapping for myself. I'm believing in myself because God believes in me. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. So like I said, I'm never selling out. My soul is never for sale. My soul is not for sale. I'm keeping my soul forever. I'm always keeping my integrity forever. I'm keeping my soul forever. So I'm being my own boss. I'm being my own entrepreneur. I'm working for God. I'm serving God. I'm my own CEO, serving God. So that's why I have to be patient, because I'm real. I'm the real deal. I'm the real truth. I'm the greatest. I'm the real authentic, greatest leader, pioneer, truth speaker out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humanitarian. I'm a coach. So I'm holding on to my values. I'm keeping my dignity. I'm keeping my integrity forever. So I know God is going to bless me in an abundant way. God is blessing me in an excellent way beyond my imagination. So I'm being patient. I'm giving thanks. I'm giving praise to God. Thank you for the simple things, God. Thank you for the blessings, God. Thank you for the simple things. Thank you for all of the love and resources and money and help and blessings and opportunities, God. Thank you for the miracles, God. I receive. I believe. So that's my message I want to speak about. Be patient. Hold on to your faith. Keep your head up. Trust God's plan. We're not in control. There's a higher power, our creator, that's dictating everything. So everything is in divine order. So clear your mind, refresh your spirit, breathe, give thanks to God, stay patient, hold on to your faith, stay on the right path. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Thank y'all for listening. Follow me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, and also order my 2 new ebooks available on Amazon Kindle: Alkaline Healing Herbs for Success by Sky Blackwell, and Supreme Healing Wisdom by Sky Blackwell. Alkaline Healing Herbs for Success and Supreme Healing Wisdom by Sky Blackwell. Both 2 new ebooks. These are natural, holistic health, healing, remedy books. Healing Bibles. Healing, detox, purification, guru, remedy Bible guides. You know what I'm saying? So check out my 2 new ebooks on Amazon Kindle. Links below in the description. And my YouTube. Check out my links in my social media, on my YouTube, on my Instagram. Order these new ebooks on Amazon Kindle by Sky Blackwell. And also schedule a consultation with me, a personal one-on-one detox nutrition consultation. Book and schedule a consultation with me, Sky Blackwell. I will go in depth to help you to evolve and advance in your health and detox journey. Click the links below in the description to support my businesses, to support my services, purchase my ebooks on Amazon Kindle. And yes, click the like button, like this video. Thank you. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Flow with God. Flow with God. Surrender. We have to surrender to God and keep our faith. This is a test. Much love. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.